Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic wherever you are in the world. Happy Wednesday. There has been an update regarding the lawsuit Gypsy Rose, her parents and her stepsister filed against April Johns, aka Fancy Maselli. Fancy found out from a YouTube creator that she is being sued by the Blanchard family for a litany of things, but most importantly, they want to silence Fancy Maselli. It was also being reported by other media outlets, but as per usual, TMZ was the first that I saw. And this is what they had to say.
So Gypsy Rose just sued a blogger who she says absolutely trashed her family. She is saying that she hooked up with this woman named April Johns, who went by Francesca Maselli when they first met. So she said, I want to do projects with you when you get out of prison. I want your life rights, we'll get you nice and rich. So she signs away her life rights, and then Gypsy said she spent 2 years feeding this woman information, medical records, crime scene photos.
Crime scene photos?
No project ever gets off the ground. So she says when nothing happens, this woman started trashing Gypsy and her family.
She basically made it seem like with all the medical records that Gypsy didn't really have the disorder that like Munchausen by proxy. Exactly.
And so now Gypsy ran to court, wants a restraining order to block this woman from continuing to expose stuff because she spoke with her for 2 years. The woman probably has a bunch of stuff in reserve that she could use.
Fancy Maselli did release a statement, and you can pause to read, and she had her hearing this morning in Chillicothe, Missouri, and Fancy Maselli's lawsuit was dismissed due to jurisdiction.
Guys, it's Fancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network, and I just wanted to come on quickly. I did a live a few minutes ago. I will put that live up, but I wanted to come on and let everybody know all charges were dismissed. The judge was not happy with him, Mr. Stanfield. He was not happy that he brought this to his courthouse. Because he could not, for the life of him, figure out why this would be the venue that they would choose. He made Stanfield argue that point, and without me having to say anything, he dismissed the charges. And so, no temporary restraining order, no court case, no nothing. Bye-bye. But I guarantee you, it's not the last we've heard of this. He basically told him, we're not going to do this here. Just take that somewhere else, dude. So I'm sure they will, and I'm sure I'll have to take care of that. Whatever. That's fine. We're prepared. See you in court. Bye, guys.
Sounds like Fancy is expecting the Blanchards to file in the appropriate jurisdiction, and now will be aware if they do, and also, as she said, she is prepared. Will the Blanchards actually file in the appropriate state? It is left to be seen. TMZ did do an update, and their reporting was, in my opinion, quite shady. The article reads like this: exclusive. Gypsy Rose Blanchard lawsuits against blogger tossed. Sorry G, wrong town. Gypsy Rose Blanchard was trying to take a blogger to court for allegedly trashing her, but a judge just told her to take her grievances elsewhere. Of course, the case got thrown out. Gypsy did give a statement to TMZ, and she said, Gypsy tells TMZ, we are finding and filing in a different venue. It's not over. Why is Gypsy only going after Fancy now? Fancy has not stopped speaking about Gypsy since their separation in 2019. Why now? What does Fancy have or know that Gypsy does not want the public knowing? Is anybody else curious about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me leave you with this. Fancy explained how she had a run-in when experienced with Gypsy Rose's attorney and his associates.
Hey guys, it's Fancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network, and we are sitting outside of the Chillicothe courthouse this morning while having breakfast with the In the Weeds podcast at our hotel. We were aghast that Mr. Stanfield was staying at the same hotel as us. So, in the lobby where we were having breakfast, I was going to take a picture of him from the distance to prove that he was in my hotel in case anything happened to me, because I'm a little bit in fear for myself here. I do not feel safe. And when Sarah came down, she walked over as a member of the media. She interviewed me. She interviewed Into the Weeds podcast. And then she went over to grab a comment and ask Mike if he wanted to make a comment. His associate then stood up and proceeded to yell in Sarah's face and chest bump her and push her and made her feel very, very unsafe. Then they threatened to call the police on us and told us that they did call the police on us. So we came to the courthouse instead, and Sarah is going to go inside and she is going to file a complaint against Mr. Stanfield's associate for assault. We will be updating you as this breaks. I cannot believe the audacity that these people have. I am just in shock.
Thank you guys so much for taking the time and watching this. Have an awesome rest of your day and week. Please be safe out there, be kind to one another, and don't forget to make good memories. Bye guys.